Let me ask you something honestly. What if you didn't need a job offer, a university admission, or even an employer to move to Europe? What if the path was simply building a real business that solves a problem and using that business to legally live and work in Europe? Most people searching for immigration options never hear about this pathway, but Germany actually has a visa designed for entrepreneurs and self-employed professionals who want to start or operate a business there. In this video, I'm going to break down how the self-employment visa in Germany works, who it's really for, the mistakes that cause applications to get rejected, and how entrepreneurs around the world are using this route to build businesses and eventually qualify for permanent residency. First, let's clarify something important. The German self-employment visa is not designed for someone who simply wants to relocate and figure things out later. Germany wants entrepreneurs who bring economic value. That means your business idea must either create jobs, meet a market demand, introduce innovation, or contribute to the economy in some measurable way. In simple terms, you are not just moving to Germany, you are moving there to build something useful. There are two main categories under this pathway. One is for entrepreneurs who want to start or run a business and independent professionals. Entrepreneurs typically create companies that hire employees, develop products, or operate services within the German market. Freelancers, on the other hand, are self-employed professionals such as consultants, designers, writers, developers, or artists who work independently for clients. Now, here is where many applicants get confused. Germany is not simply approving people because they have a business idea written on paper. The authorities want to see a realistic and well-structured business plan. That plan must clearly explain what your business does, who your customers are, how the business will generate revenue, and why Germany specifically is the right place for it to operate. They will also assess whether your idea could positively impact the economy in the region where you plan to live. Another critical factor is financial proof. You must demonstrate that you have enough resources to start and sustain the business. This does not always mean millions of euros, but it does mean you should show that you have the financial capacity to operate the business and support yourself during the early stages. The immigration authorities want to see that your business plan is not only creative but also financially realistic. Something many people don't realize is that experience matters a lot in this process. If you are applying as an entrepreneur, your background should align with the business you want to create. For example, if you want to start a digital marketing agency in Germany, it strengthens your case if you already have experience running campaigns, managing clients, or operating in that industry. The more credible your professional background is, the stronger your application becomes. Let's also talk about location because Germany does not treat every region the same way. Some cities actively support entrepreneurs because they want new businesses to stimulate the local economy. Cities like Berlin, for example, have strong startup ecosystems and attract international founders. The government may consult local economic chambers to evaluate whether your business idea is beneficial to their area. Now, here's where this pathway becomes really interesting from an immigration perspective. When your business is approved and you receive a residence permit for self-employment, you are allowed to live in Germany while operating your company. If the business performs successfully and you maintain your residence legally, you may eventually qualify for permanent residency after several years of operating your business and contributing economically. That means the entrepreneur visa is not just about starting a business, it can also become a long-term settlement pathway if the business is stable and economically valuable. However, there are also challenges that applicants should understand before considering this option. Germany has strong administrative system and the paperwork can be detailed. You may need to register the business, deal with taxes, open a local bank account, and sometimes communicate with local authorities or economic institutions. This is why preparation is extremely important. Another reality is that entrepreneurship in a new country requires market research. You cannot simply copy a business idea from another country and expect it to work the same way in Germany. Successful applicants usually study the market, understand their competition, and clearly explain why their business can succeed. So if you're someone who already runs a business, works independently with international clients, or has a scalable idea that could operate in Europe, the self-employment pathway might be one of the most powerful immigration options available to you. Now, I want to ask you something. If you had the opportunity to start a business in Germany, what kind of business would you build? Would it be a tech startup, a consulting business, an online service, or something completely different? Drop your answer in the comments because I'm curious to see the kind of ideas people watching this video have. If this video has helped you understand the entrepreneur visa pathway, make sure you like this video so more people can discover these opportunities. Subscribe to the channel for more real conversation about relocation, immigration pathways, and global career opportunities. And if you want guidance on business-based relocation pathways, building a strong application strategy, or understanding how opportunities like this can fit your long-term plans, check the description below or reach out to us. Opportunities exist, but the people who benefit from them are the ones who prepare strategically. I'll see you in the next video.